Hi, TVE community. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Colors of Torah, our weekly LGBTQ plus tech study with one of our amazing members of clergy. This week, we are so lucky to be joined by our Cantor Shanna.
Hi, Zach. Hi, TVE. Happy to be here. Rabbi Arthur Green, or Art Green, from Radical Judaism writes, being, or Yud-He Vav-He, underlies and unifies all that is. There is no ultimate duality here, no God and world, no God, world, and self, only one being and its many faces. When I refer to God, I mean the inner force of existence itself, that of which one might say being is. I refer to it as the one because it is the single unifying substratum of all that is. Being is one, and each person is God's unique image.
When we think of this idea of each person being God's unique image, where do you sort of take that with this lens of LGBTQ plus identifying in Judaism?
I truly believe that every single human being is made B'Tselem Elohim, in the image of God. And I think that what Art Green is saying is that there is no separation between one person and anything else, whether that's the world or, or God. We are all part of oneness. We say Shema Yisrael Adonai Elohim Adonai Echad. We, the people of Israel, we, the people who struggle with God, we are one. And I think that doesn't exclude any person based on how they identify. It shouldn't make one feel like an other. I feel lucky that TBE is a place where we don't distinguish one from the other based on how you identify as a person or who you love. We just love you because you were made in the image of God.
From the Cantor, where do you see the role of LGBTQ plus identifying folks in Jewish music and in the Song of Torah?
So I know that we have a myriad of amazing LGBTQ plus Jewish songwriters who I believe infuse their beliefs and their perspectives and their stories into their music. And I think that not only is there a place, but there needs to continue to be a place for these messages to ring true in our synagogues and to ring loud in the walls of our halls. And that the way that we really connect perhaps even best with our youngest members is through music. And so if we can send the messages that we believe in through these songs, then we can teach our kids, from the earliest ages that love is love is love. And we accept you, whoever you are, however you are, because you are holy.
The people want to know.
What do they want to know?
If the Cantor had to live through one book of Torah, which one would you pick and why?
Hard to choose. I would be both elated and completely depressed to be in any one book. Hard to choose. I love them all so much. I feel so connected to our creation stories. And I'm scared to commit to this one book because I really also love Deuteronomy and this idea of getting to the promised land and entering. And so I and then the laws and how we live. I can't choose one.
Favorite color?
It used to be purple, but I love the hue black. I also love the color gold. I love colors. Can I choose the whole rainbow?